Alright, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, Electric XP owners, I should say? We are at Papa Citizen's house in the basement because he owns Electric XP, the original one, not the 2.0. This is the older version, and he's always wanted wider handlebars. So we're gonna try that today. We got aftermarket handlebars here, much wider. Look at that. What are these, 4 inches wider at least? So we're gonna try to put these on. Of course, link them in the description, but he's got everything kind of loosened up, and we're figuring out how we're going to get these grips off. These rubber grips, they are super tight on there. They are really locked on. So he's got some ideas. I've got some ideas. I think his idea was to take a long, thin screwdriver like this and kind of wedge it under there and maybe spray WD-40 or something in there to loosen it. I thought maybe heating it up with a hair dryer might kind of loosen it and break it loose. So I don't know, we're gonna try them both. Maybe we'll try his idea on that grip and mine on this and see which one works better. That way you'll know. So let's get rolling on this. So we'll see how this goes, but I'm sure many people are gonna give us comments in the comment section of how we were supposed to do this, but these are our 2 ideas to start with. So
you want to start over here and stay away from the throttle?
Whatever you want to do. Okay, we doing screwdriver and WD-40 first? People are going to be like, what are these fools doing? Don't you know this is how you do it? Okay, go for it. These are super tight grips. I put these on my escape bike, my Hemingway escape bike, and they were tough to get on there. And they're locked. And once you put them on, they are just locked in place. Alright, so screwdriver in, pried it open a little bit, and then just put WD-40 down in there. Is that gonna be slippery enough? Probably should use like dish soap or something. Feel looser? Ooh, that looks looser. Ooh, that might have worked. Whoa, that was like 10 seconds.
Whoa,
holy cow. Okay, so that worked amazing. I don't even think we need to try the other way. That was so fast. Holy cow. Let me grab this. So on these, we should mention that these grips, we had already cut out the end of it so we could put bar end mirrors in there. So this was wide open. We just, pried the screwdriver in there, sprayed WD-40. That came off in literally 10 seconds. And they were locked on there. You couldn't twist them at all with your hand. So that was slick. Let's just do that again. Unless you want to try the hairdryer, but I don't think it's going to be any quicker than that.
Hopefully we got enough slack on the throttle thing.
And once you get it in there, it's pretty slick, fast. It's already moving, isn't it?
Yep.
It's already moving. All right, so somebody in the comments beat this. You're watching it in real time here. Look at that. Off. Boom. Those were locked on there tight. All right, well, there you go. I'm going to say that's probably way faster. I've taken grips off with the hairdryer before. I did that on my Rad Rover, and it took a while. I probably worked at it for 15 minutes trying to get them loose enough. All right, well, we're going to take the rest of everything else off here, all the buttons and throttles and shifters and brakes and screens, and pull these handlebars out and check back in when we got the new bars ready. All right, we got everything taken off. Here is the old bar. Here is the new. And it's a noticeable weight difference because these are carbon fiber. What do they say on them? EC90. Again, I'll link them, but noticeable weight difference and way longer. If you can see that on camera, it's probably at least 4 inches wider. So this should be a good upgrade. But let's pop it on there. Definitely got to go this way. Yeah, like that. I guess there, do you want them, they have a bend, you want them up or you want them back? Yeah, they have a real fine bend in them.
Let's put them back.
Okay, starting to take shape, getting everything back on there. Much wider. We've got them kind of laying flat with the bend coming back. Might look better if the bend is going up a little bit. Much wider. This will be interesting to see how much different this feels. You gonna go ride it when we're done? It's 29 degrees outside right now. So I'm interested in how many XP owners out there have changed out their handlebars, because those handlebars were so narrow. What were they, like 23 inches wide or something?
22 and a half.
22 and a half. That is really narrow. But put it in the comments how many other folks out there changed out these handlebars because they thought it was too narrow. I always found these awkward to ride with the really tall handlebars that were really narrow. Same thing on the Rad Mini. I get the same feeling from that. And we have on here the largest bike seat, Guinness World Record, right here. This Schwinn, was this from Walmart?
Walmart.
Walmart. This thing is absolutely enormous. Okay, well, he's tightening those back down. He is also the current owner of a few other bikes here. He has my KBO Breeze. He really likes that one because it's nice and lightweight. So that's been living at Papa Citizen's house because I'm out of room. Got the Electric XP. He's also holding my you probably can't see it. Let me turn the light on. The Cyrusher 900. That lives at Papa's house too. And we have another XP over there for my mom.
I'm at 27 and a half on this. Little over 22.
Whoa.
So we gained
So
5 inches.
This is 5 inches wider. Wow. I just looked it up on my phone. It's a EC90 full carbon fiber handlebar. 25.4 is the diameter. And it's 680 millimeter on the length. And it fits. Everything clamps on it fine. Fits in the handlebar mount fine. So it works. And you gain 5 inches in width. That's crazy. Okay, problem 1 encountered. The handlebar is a little bit wider here where the screen things mount. So the screen has these little rubber plastic things underneath them, which are too big now because the bar's thicker. So we might have to make our own so the screen things clamp on there correctly, which is no big deal. You can just find some pieces of rubber or something to put under there. Whenever I'm mounting other stuff on those handlebar extender things, I'll take an old tire tube that I've popped, and I just cut off rubber strips and wrap it around the bar until it's the right thickness. That's how I usually solve it. Alright, issue solved. We just found some old rubber stripping stuff laying around, put some of that underneath there, and issue resolved. Finishing touches, you got to get the bell on there, you got to have the bell. But Papa Citizen's got this bike all decked out. I don't know where you found this little tiny bag here that hides under there. And then he's got this rack holder. Well, this bag has its own little custom rack thing that it clips onto real easy. So he's got the rear rack and another rack. You got 2 rear racks on this bike. And this top peak bag is crazy. This is the one with the gigantic saddlebag things that fold out, right?
Yep.
I think these are huge. Look how big those are. Would you tell me you went riding this around and came back with 24 ears of corn or something? So if you're looking for a bag with gigantic carrying capacity, there you go. Well, we'll link this too in the description for you. Check it out. It's actually a really nice bag. And it clicks on this custom rack here and releases in like 2 seconds. This thing is crazy wide now. Look at that. 27, and then you're putting bar and mirrors on. It's probably like 30 now. You can be able to fit through the
I hope I can fit
gates.
through the gates. Oh, that's gonna be nice though. Stability.
Yeah. Let's get in this side.
I may roll them up a little bit.
That's way wider. Extreme wide handlebars there. Well, you can get these bars. I think they sell them in multiple lengths, so you don't have to go this wide. I think you can actually get them wider too, though. But I don't think I'd want to go any wider than this.
29 inches wide on the Cyrusher.
Okay, so these are equivalent now to a 26x4 fat tire bike handlebars. They're usually around 26, 27-ish. What's the KBO?
29.
29. So these are right on par with those bigger bikes. There's the stock ones. That's how much wider it got. That's so much wider. All right, another question you might have is, do these handlebars still fold down okay, being that they're 5 inches longer? Actually, more than that with the bar and mirrors. So, yeah, I mean, they still flop down okay, and then the bike folds the opposite way, so they're not going to be in the way at all. So yeah, it shouldn't really affect your folding capabilities on the bike. Oh yeah, that feels more like a regular bike. It doesn't feel like a baby bike anymore. That feels good.
Well, before it was this center stem always, and then the narrow handlebars, it always felt kind of uneasy, or that you didn't have good control of it. Now,
Yeah, I would agree with that. The bikes that I have that have wider, flatter handlebars feel more, you feel more in control of it. Yeah, that was a good upgrade. Cheap upgrade. What are these, like 30 bucks?
30 bucks, I think. For
35 bucks maybe, somewhere in there. All right, Lectric XP owners, there you go. Simple, easy upgrade to your Lectric XP. Wider handlebars for cheap, like 35 bucks. So, hope you enjoyed the guest appearance of Papa again, and also the guest workshop. He's got a much more extensive workshop than I do, but that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.